The Gormak camp took considerable damage when the invaders attacked. They are lucky so many survived.
We are lucky they survived. Our work will not succeed without them.
The fountain of purity is functional again. I thought you would be...
medical attention. Be well. You have been busy, of course. Do you... They can walk and want you do...
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
You do good work. How you handled my incompetent colleagues back there. Beautiful. It will save me a lot of paperwork when I report back to Zerka. You are correct. Though I confess, it does get me into trouble at times. But let they very which no we. But now.
medical attention. Be well.
Did you? I. Thank you. As I look over through, then you are whatever.
It is your idea. You are it more to win the money after for the fan of. I told you that I've
Out. I there low and it is you and but the fish but
I'll I
what we
Field Marshal. It's done. We're ready.
You're sure?
As sure as I've ever been.
You heard him. Everyone to your stations. This is the first step toward victory, Recon. Toward a galaxy where everyone is in their rightful place. Where we have everything we deserve. But it is still just beyond our reach. It's time to seize it.
Are you sure about this?
Did you not hear what I told Hedda?
I'm not asking if you're ready. I'm asking if you think this is right.
I think it's too late for these questions. And it's what Hedda wants. That's all that matters.
Rakan!
Don't ask again, Sahar. Now get going. I don't want anyone blaming me when you don't pull your weight.
Take Galar squad and get to the Lambda sector. Move! Mandalore, we're receiving reports of hidden chain activity across 3 sectors. Requesting guidance to prioritize response teams. I said get your people moving! Now! Mandalore.
This meeting better be worth it. I can't stand all this sneaky, underhanded spy stuff.
Waiting around like this isn't good. Too much time to second-guess ourselves, or for something to go wrong.
Yeah, you're definitely the kind that likes to make an entrance. Let's just get what we came for and get out of here before we draw too much attention. I know we gotta do whatever it takes to track down Hedda, but dealing with smugglers is tricky on a good day.
If working with one of their contacts can get us closer to finding Hedda, then this will all have been worth it.
Yeah, you're right. There's gotta be a useful lead here. Hedda needs blasters, armor, supplies, whatever she can get from wherever she can get it.
Get down! Oh, wow. They're wearing matching uniforms now. Wonder how Hedda got them to agree to that.
Rest! Do you hear that? I don't think they were alone.
Well, look on the bright side. We don't have to track down the hidden chain if they come right to us.
It's a tether. Like what they used to board Shay's flagship.
Huh. Can't say I'm impressed by the lack of imagination.
We can't break the tether without damaging the station. How do we stop them from coming through it?
Maybe we should send a little gift their way. A place like this probably has explosives just lying around. Clan Braylor's gone traitor too? I was mostly kidding when I said it, but they really do have explosives just lying around. Another one from Clan Rodark. That's not good. That'll slow him down.
Hello? Can anyone, if you can, won't let us go? Loading Bay 37!
Loading Bay 37. Guess we know where we're heading next.
There they are. That could be a problem. What do you think? How do you want to play this?
The potential for this to go wrong is high. We need to approach this carefully.
You want to think outside the box?
Nice trick. Form up, Clan Braylor.
Come on!
You are no match for the strength of Clan Braylor! Ijat Kote! Ijat Kote! For honor, we fight as one! Honor is my legacy.
Everybody good?
Yeah, thanks.
Stay sharp, everyone. There could still be stragglers hanging around.
People who hang around here love to talk a big game, but look what happens at the first sign of trouble. They let someone else do the dirty work. But I guess I'm no better. If the imps are sending their people in, I kinda feel like running too.
Have you done something that would require you to run from me?
Not in the slightest. I'm just a simple exporter shipping in-demand goods directly to the customer.
Ras, where's the commander?
Right here, Jet. But we're kinda in the middle of something.
Head has come out of hiding. Hidden chain strike teams are moving on targets across the galaxy, all at once.
Some of them attacked Port Nowhere. Ras and I dealt with it.
What? I've got nothing that says Port Nowhere was on their hit list. Are you sure they were hidden chain?
Jakaya. Mebana. What's...
Ras, later. When everything's calmed down, I'll tell you more. There's no pattern to these attacks. Another happens as soon as we put one down. I don't have enough people to keep up. Intel says the hidden chain are going to hit an out-of-the-way spot on Ord Mantell. I'm out of people to send there.
Don't mean to butt in, but you know people down there aren't gonna look kindly on a Mandalorian turf war. Better if someone with no skin in the game takes on your competitors.
I can take care of this, Jakaya.
You'll be walking into hostile territory, just to hunt down a completely different enemy. And I have no backup to give you. You sure you want to do this?
We can't let the hidden chain take over the galaxy. I'll stop them, no matter what planet they decide to invade.
Vorente Borsha. I'm glad you're on our side. Ras, I need you with me.
On my way. Is it me or did Jakaya sound... I don't know. Not like Jakaya.
You'd better get going if you want to beat the Mandos to Ord Mantell. You're gonna have to play this carefully. They're not exactly big on rules and regulations, but people are gonna notice someone with your ties to the Empire running around. You need information from someone on the inside. Someone who's got no loyalty to the Republic. Someone you can buy. I know just the scoundrel. His name's Gizmal Gam. You can find him in a backwater settlement called Kessen's Landing.
All right. I'll find him, and see if he has anything useful to say.
No problem. Just don't let him try to sell you something.
Sounds like you've got what you need. If you've got it from here, I need to get moving. I've never seen Jack so impatient.
Get back to Jakaya. Tell him I've got this under control.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Of course the coward's not here. So much for that open door policy Gam's been going on about.
Ha! How does he come up with this stuff? And how do people keep falling for it?
He always thinks he can wait out the consequences. He's not dodging us this time.
Don't worry. He's gotta come back eventually.
I'm not waiting around all day. I say if he doesn't come back soon, we go looking for him.
Hey! What in blazes are you doing here? Probably not. But I'm not gonna just roll over for you either. What do you want? Ha 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 ha! Get in line. If we knew where he was, you think we'd be standing around here like idiots? What's that supposed to mean?
Look, we don't want any trouble. If we knew where to find Gam, we'd tell you. If you let us walk out of here alive, then we can tell you where he likes to hang around. Try the cantina or grill speeder shop. Even if he's not there, someone's probably seen him.
Can we go?
But you said...
Ah!
The Republic doesn't do squat to help take care of this place. Why do we bother paying for their protection?
You said it. Can't remember the last time they helped keep my scrapyard
Hey!
open.
Emmy.
Heard some strangers.
Next time that crook Gizmo darkens my doorstep, lock him in the chiller. His tab is longer than a Wookiee's leg, and it's time to pay up.
Depot in years.
Wish I knew where the Vornells ended up.
It's a steal, he said. The investment opportunity of a lifetime, he said. I swear, Gizmo, when I get my hands on you and Liz...
Did you hear? Sestri's missing. Her husband hasn't seen her for weeks.
Gizmo paid
Really
me a
strange.
pile of credits
I never
not
thought
to
she'd
tell
just
anyone
up
where
and
he
leave.
was. I told
Especially
him
with
if
the
someone
pub
comes
where
along
he
with a
is.
better offer, I'm taking it. He's been hiding out in the Leggett Lounge, seediest place on Ord Mantell. You better move fast. He's more slippery than a fleek eel.
I told you it wouldn't be ready until tomorrow, Nolan. We talked about this, remember? These things take time. You gotta have patience and put some trust in old Gizmo. Oh, jeez. How did you find me? I mean, why would you want to find me? Who hired you? Which coward sent you to do their dirty work? What? No, not Thera. She'd never say that. She must have been thinking of someone else, or maybe you are. So, what can I do for you? Need something fast? Credits? Something to take the edge off? A hush-hush ride out of Kessen's Landing? Whatever you can dream of, I've got it all. Absolutely! After one tiny little favor, of course. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, and all that. Normally this place is last on the Republic's list of priorities, but for some reason a few of my most recent business enterprises caught the attention of SIS. They've got agents following me around every corner. I've been laying low while they sniff around, but I gotta get out there among the people if you want information. You get those agents off my back, and I'll get you every last scrap of information you're looking for. I understand, believe me, I do. But, I hate to break it to you, I'm not only your best bet, I'm your only option. You see, being aligned with the Empire's interests and all, you're gonna have a hard time finding anyone around here who will extend you a helping hand. Folks aren't quite as open-minded as I am. You get what you need from me, or you don't get it at all. Come on, it'll be easy. Someone like you could get this done in no time. I'm going to assume you've been to my office already. If you head back there, you can pick up a few toys to help you root out where those busybodies are hiding. Once you find them, make sure they can never bother me again. If you catch my meaning, signal me with this when the job's done, and I'll meet you at my office. Pleasure doing business with you.
Don't forget about the... Dropping off supplies for Ko and her cronies at the...
Going to recommend permanent surveillance. We leave this place too long without a babysitter, things will go sour fast.
sorry, friend. We're about to lock up for the day. Sure. Hydraulic fluid. That's, around here somewhere? Yeah, sorry about that. We've got a lot of jobs to finish, and I'm a little overwhelmed. I did? Oh, blast it, I don't get paid enough for this. You got us. Great job. Want a medal or something? Before you do whatever it is you're here to do, let me say something. We're clearing out of here tomorrow, and we'd prefer if the folks of Kessen's Landing didn't know we were here. We can forget we saw you, if you extend the same courtesy. Not really, but it was worth a shot.
That's not necessary.
What are you doing here, Krovos?
Funny. I was just wondering the same thing.
Your new friend was very concerned about your presence in Kessen's Landing.
What? What are you talking about?
That's what I'd like to know.
There is a healthy dose of dissidence in this part of Ord Mantell. A separatist movement that's been dormant for years is beginning to stir. This man supplies those separatists with rations, weapons, whatever they need. For his trouble, an anonymous benefactor pays him offensively large sums of credits.
That is an absurd and frankly a reprehensible accusation. I serve everyone to the absolute best of my ability.
Your benefactor works for me. The Empire has many vigilant servants in every corner of Ord Mantell. When you reached out to your contact, inquiring about the size of the ransom the Empire would pay for such an infamous visitor, word passed quickly to me.
That's not... You can't...
You little worm. I've killed for less than this.
I know. I know. It was stupid. What was I supposed to do? You bust down my door, start sniffing around. I couldn't turn down such a well-timed opportunity.
If I were to be perfectly honest, I appreciate the fact that you were so eager to take advantage of this situation. But I would hate for all that I have invested on Ord Mantell to go to waste due to one man's greed and stupidity. I have also received reports that the rift among the Mandalorians is spreading in a way that threatens the Empire's interests across the galaxy. I will not allow these hidden chain Mandalorians to disrupt what I have built here. Together, you and I will ensure they meet a swift end.
I'm glad you're so on top of things. Things were too hectic to let you know about this sooner.
That is understandable, especially so considering your close proximity to the current leader of the Mandalorians. However, I have a vested interest in the network of resources and information that has been established here. I will see to its preservation myself. With my help, we can put an end to this distraction quickly and return to our business, without destroying years of work. We will require assistance from local agents sympathetic to our interests.
Me? You want my help? I thought my part was finished.
Are you saying you are of no use to us?
You make a very convincing argument. And anyway, I reckon that Mandalorians running through the streets would put a damper on expanding my business prospects. Now that you mention it, I've got a Separatist buyer who's been real pushy lately. More than usual. Keeps talking about something big they've got in the works. Could be connected to this hidden chain you're all worried about. Could be coincidence? Only one way to find out.
What do you suggest?
I just dropped a weapons shipment for this buyer. I'll shoot her a quick holo call, tell her I forgot something. That'll buy us time before she makes the pickup. Meanwhile, you two go to the drop point, wait for her to show up, and find out if she's in with these Mandalorians. Piece of cake.
Except for one thing. How do you know she won't run when she sees us?
You see, my buyer and I always arrange handoffs in the geothermal station outside of town. There's an old ventilation shaft that'll get you in and out completely unnoticed. Use that for the old element of surprise, and she'll never see you coming.
This better not be some kind of trap.
I understand your suspicion, really. I do. But I know a good deal when it's in front of me. I'll keep my ear to the ground while you're gone, see if I can pick up anything else that'll get you ready for this attack.
Do not let him out of your sight.
I'll just, do all my asking around from in here, I guess.
Watch out for the gas!
In there.
Gizmo, you failed to mention there were pockets of hot gas in this ventilation shaft.
Right. Sorry, that happens sometimes. Someone switches a wrong lever or two. Or three. There's a control terminal somewhere in there. Should be quick and easy to shut off the gas.
Done. The gas is off.
This does not bode well for Gizmo. If this meeting with Gizmo's contact does not produce the desired results,